What is up, guys? It's Fanboy from Super Lego Fanboy, and today we got another Lego Ninjago Dragon Rising set review. This is set number 71832, ages 8 and up. This is Thunderfang, Dragon of Chaos. This has 668 pieces. You get 6 minifigures, a little stone build, and Thunderfang himself. This is the main bad guy from Ninjago Season 3 of Dragon's Rising here. So, yeah, first of all, let's take a look at the box right here. And you see it's really nicely done here. Minifigures we get are Lloyd, Sora, Aaron, Nia, Noct, and Tyr. Okay. And if we go up top here, there's the figures right there. Oh. I don't know you tell, but there's the actual scale of your minifigure right there. If you turn around, go back. Whew, that was close. Turn back here. There's actually a little play feature. There's some play features of the set and what the side build can do, which we're actually going to take a look at first because this is quite genius. I know we usually take a look at the big stuff first, then the small stuff first, but this is literally clever. So we'll just move the figures out of the way here, and we'll just have Thunderfang close by here because we're gonna take a look at him up next. So this stone, hang on, guys, I'm trying. Just it. Okay, there we go. Now this thing is the little side build that you build in the set, and this thing is clever. Now, I don't know what's the point of this basket here. Maybe it's used to hold the extra studs that he has, and what the little studs I have in the set, or maybe that in the set you get a extra of a crystal that Aaron has, which we're gonna take a look at later. And you can see there's a flag right here. It's supposed to be representing Thunderfang right there. And yeah, and you can tell this thing is hooked up to Thunderfang here, which is really clever. So if you try to so you can't really do anything with it, and this thing is really holding on to the chain of Thunderfang here. And yeah, and it uses you get some of the Wakanda weapons in this set, these golden hoops thing, and this part is clever. As I said, you get 2 of the 5 prismatic blades. Technically you get 3 of them, but this is one the extra ones to get. But still, this is kind of really clever. So this play pieces is that these as you build this, you put once you're done building this, you take the prismatic blade and you just slide this in like so, and it actually lifts up the connector thing that Thunderfang is up. So it's just these wedges right here, and if you watch closely, it just raises up it up, and just like that, we just released Thunderfang here. So yeah, this is clever, and I love it. So yeah, it's clever. You are really clever right here. Anyways, now let's move on to the main villain himself, which is of course Thunderfang, the Dragon of Chaos here. Now this thing is quite intimidating. Well, as well as the Forbidden 5. I mean, the purple and the red and the black is just so vibrant. I mean, and I'm pretty sure this is another of the evil dragons that we're getting. We have got it from Ninjago. this thing is really quite, like I said, intimidating. And it's quadruple, like walking on 2 legs. Now, this thing is, like I said, it's really tall. I mean, like if you compare it to a minifigure, here we got it. This is how big Thunderfang is compared to a minifigure right there. That is crazy. Here, the arcade laser guy is pretty well done. I mean, oops, the part came out that's not supposed to happen. There we go. Legs are on the ratchet joints right here. We got some swivel on the little feeties right there. We got some claw articulation right there. Yeah. The arms are on a ball joint right there. And the hands are on like a mix of ball joint and a ball joint. There. And of course the head is on a ball joint right there. And you have an opening jaw right there. And the wings are on a ball joint right there. Which have some stud shooters right there. There. So let's probably get to the background of this character. Now Thunderfang is someone from the realm of the Oni dragons. And let's just say this guy believes he has the rights to become one of the source dragons here, but they kind of denied him. And furious by this, he almost destroyed destroyed almost everyone in the first realm. Right there, if it wasn't for the Archdragon focus that sent him vanishing down to the depths of who knows where. And then he was imprisoned by 5 prismatic blades. There. And let's just say this guy is a soul sucker. Literally. I mean, after the Forbidden 5 freedom, they thought he would grant them powers, but instead he was just using them and just drained the life out of them. And you can see by the wings right here, it's a mixture of chaos and thunderstorms right there, so crazy here. Now, Thunderfang, he believes that the source, well, he said the source dragons will rule the day they rejected him, and I am quite terrified of how big this guy is in the show. I mean, the Zane's Sculpture Combo Mech, I mean, probably would be the same size of this set here, but in the show, this thing is a giant. I mean, it made Zane's look like an ant here. And going back to Soul Sucker, apparently this guy can smell power of Source Dragon conduits, which Lloyd is a Source Dragon conduit here. And of course he just sucked the soul right out of Lloyd. It wasn't until Aaron threw that elixir that he got at the well where he met Mora and sent Thunderfang to the Spectral Lands here. And, well, I have a feeling he's gonna be a problem in Part 2 of Dragon's Rising here. Well, Part 2 has not yet come out where I'm living right now. But yeah, this guy is quite intimidating, like I said. Now, the printing on his head is crazy right here. You get 6 eyes right there, and I don't know if it's just me, but that right there, try to get it focus. This, like, right here looks like just like another eye right there, just because there's a little black line right there. That could be his actual eye, but those 3 here are his eyes right there. It's crazy. Now, in the show, when the Forbidden 5 freedom, that he doesn't need the chains or this ring that is holding him. And yeah, and it's just simple to move it. Just take off his hands. That's one. Here. And the other hand right there. By the way, this chain right here is connected to this guess you call this a collar that he's holding him in. And just gotta come out, and there we go. Thunderfang is officially out of his, I guess, his chains right here, and ready to bring chaos to the world. And seek revenge on the 7 Source Dragons that they rejected him. And, oh, so probably mention, almost forgot to mention, Tail has some ball joints right there, and uses the weird energy blade features like we saw in the Dragonian Storm Village, and Rod's there in Storm Jet. And yeah, and some Mickle joints right there. Right there. Now going back to, going to the wings, like I said, they're on ball joints, and there are some stud shooters right here. I'm gonna you can see they got shoot at them, but I don't think these things will go stand well against the Art Dragon of Focus, which I will try to find. Probably on the internet. He has 3 claws on his hands right there, and they are really big, and you can actually hold a minifigure. Sure, let's see if it does. And there we go. He's holding Knock right here. And if you just turn it, he will just fall. So now, if you guys remember in the last video when I did a review of Lloyd's Jet Mech, you actually have a little Spectral Dragon in that set, and you can actually combine it with this set here, which is, again, really clever. Probably he's going to level up to Spectral Thunderfang, which kind of makes sense. He's now in the Spectral lands, and yeah, he's going to be a real problem for Ninja. Let's just hope they find the Art Dragon of Focus, because as we've seen in the first Season 3 of Part 1 of Dragon's Rising, we have not seen the Art Dragon of Focus. I mean, we have, but just in the background, like in the history of it, of Thunderfang. And yeah, I mean, this thing is really quite intimidating, like I said. So let's just put his collar back on, or his chains, or I don't know what you call this. Man, it's really hard. This is kind of really tricky for me just to put this on, and there we go. We got the one chain, we got the first chain on him. And now we should probably do the other chain. Yeah, there we go. Now, there's one thing that kind of bothers me about this set is that these exposed these parts right here, just I don't understand why they are not covered up. I mean, would have been nice to have them covered, just maybe with some more red right there. But I'm trying to just ignore it at this moment. So, I mean, this set has quite a few stickers from the feet right there and to the arms right there, and this collar that is holding him. So yeah, overall, if you already have the members of the Forbidden Five, you need to find Thunderfang, the main bad guy, like for this year. I mean, besides the Forbidden Five, and yeah, Intimidating Dragon, but it's unique. I mean, it's not like any normal dragon. It's standing on its 2 legs, which is like almost human-like, but it's not really human-like. It's a dragon after all. So, points to you, Lego. This thing is well done. I mean, I'm trying to think of the word. A quadruped dragon can walk on 2 legs is, yeah, really interesting. I like it. And yeah, nothing else to say about this guy, except this guy is obviously, like I said, the main villain of Dragon's Rising Part 3. And yeah, so let's take a look at our minifigures, and I'll give you my overall thoughts about this set here. So minifigures we get are Lloyd, Nia, Aaron, Sora, here's Noct, and here we have Tia right there. Here. So the first main figure we're looking at, and let's start with, is Lloyd right here. And I'm trying to get into focus. There we go. So as you can tell, he's in his storm outfit right here. He only has one weapon. This is a katana right there. Well, there are a few extra pieces, so he can give this guy have another katana with the shoulder pad that's he comes with. Unlike his race car one, he doesn't have a shoulder pad. And in my opinion, this kind of makes sense that they added Lloyd in this. I mean, he is the Source Dragon conduit right there, so kind of makes sense. Like in the final battle, well, Thunderfang was able to smell the power of a Source Dragon conduit. Of course, Lloyd was a direct line to the Source Dragon themselves. And if we just remove the back armor piece, and we have the printing on him on the back is nicely done, and the printing on front of him is really nicely done as well. And for his double-sided, and if we just remove it, his head, he has his normal face, his angry face right there, and when he had his Digi-Eye face thing, that's what I think of, like the Prime Empire look for him. And yeah, a really nice minifigure of Lloyd right here. Probably one of my favorites. I mean, the ninja suit are really nicely done. I don't know what I like about them, but I just like them. Okay, next up is Nia, also in her storm outfit here. And unlike Lloyd, she has two katanas right there. So yeah, the printing on her, again, I really like it. Okay, right there. And we just remove the armor piece that she has. Some nice printing on the back right there. And the printing on front is really nicely done as well. And she has her two faces, her like really cheeky face right there. And when she has like her, I'm trying to figure out like a Digi-Eye face thing. I'm not sure what you call those. Let me know in the comment section down below. But still, a really nice minifigure to get. I mean, she was fighting alongside Lloyd to defeat Thunderfang here. And of course, the other character was fighting alongside Lloyd is Aaron. This is the Dark Merge Aaron. And you can see he has a crystal right there, which I'm guessing that's supposed to represent the thing that he used to save Rod right there. And he has a golden katana right there. And if we just remove his armor piece, he has the magenta dragon right there. Nice printing on the front there, with some ripped up black cloth right there. And has the magenta dragon go all the way back here with his name on it, in the Ninjago language. He's pretty much identical to what we got with the Rogue Dragon, the Rogue Dragon Rider. So, yeah, same face that we have gotten before in some of the Lego Ninjago sets. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, next up we have Sora here, and she is the same Sora minifigure that we got with the Young Dragon Ryu, with this new, well, I want to say new, like the same hair mold that we got with her with the Young Dragon Ryu. And we just remove it, and as you can tell, it's pretty much the same thing that we got with the first Sora minifigure that we have ever gotten, with the pink grumpy cat right there. And she has two pink katanas right there. And if we remove her headpiece, she has two faces, her normal angry face and her powered up face right there. So, nothing too special about this minifigure, but still really nice to get Sora. And but her, obviously, her real name is actually Anna, but we could call it Shore now. Man, I really miss Dragon Shora. Anyways, next up we have Noct, who is one of the members of the Forbidden Five, one of the leaders being him and the other being Rocks. And he is obviously the master of brute force right there. And he has his weapon right here. And it's really spooky looking right there, on the front there. And there he has his Forbidden Five logo on the back right there. And if we just remove his armor piece right there and his mask, we can see a little bit more printing on his face right there, which looks like he has a scar right there. I don't know where he got that from, but anyways, head printing on the back there, which is really nicely done right there. And just like Rocks that we saw in the last video, in the show he has a cape, but in the Lego set they don't really give him a cape, which I don't understand why. Yeah. But nevertheless, a nice minifigure here. But one of them that really terrifies me right there. And the last minifigure we get is Tyr, and this is the normal version of him. The other one we saw was his spectral version. You can see he has much longer horns than what we saw with some of the other Dragonian warriors. And he has the same blade weapon right here we saw with some of the other Dragonians. If we just remove that, same, maybe the same printing on him is pretty much identical with what we saw with the other Dragonian warriors. Same printing on the back right there. The same lower jaw and the little dragon here right there. And he has his, and it's the same face. It looks like he is like his face, and this side is when he's breathing fire right there. So yeah, I mean we really need to make a non-corrupted version of Tyr and some of the other Dragonian warriors. It's just in my opinion right there. Now let's bring everything back in. Let's get Thunderfang chained up first, because we do not want him to cause him any more trouble in this. We don't want to cause any trouble when he is on the loose. You see what I did there? So here we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have Thunderfang back in its place. So, what are my overall thoughts about this set? I mean, this is probably one of the unique dragons that we have ever looked on this channel right there. The minifigures are really nice. I mean, it's a cheap way you get Noct right here. And, yeah, I mean, you obviously need, of course, Thunderfang is obviously the main bad guy, so you should probably find this guy before he's retired. And yeah, I mean, the figures are really nice done. The side build is genius right there. And the overall look is really quite standard. And I like it. I mean, this looks exactly like what we got in the show right here. And yeah, I really like this set quite a bit. So, that was it guys, this review on the LEGO Ninjago Dragon's Rising Thunderfang Dragon of Chaos. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, turn the notification bell so you won't miss any more awesome videos like these. And feel free to ask me any questions in the comment sections down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.